So we are going to attack, and yep, it's only got one militia. We shall fight, kill it, and this place is purged. No more Ardent Mages in that territory. So the Ardent Mages have a decent amount of territory. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 territories. We're going to have to swoop down and take them out one by one, but that's okay. Shouldn't take me too long. Alright, so I've got 3k dust right now. I probably should spend some money or some dust to try to buy out a few of these things. So over here in Tzoth, I think I'm going to get some better science. So let's grab some yeah, let's grab another advanced alchemy lab. That'll be good. And then in Graildom, let's buy out this burrow and build a blood crystal extractor next, so we can get my luxury resources, and I can buy that out pretty quickly because I'm filthy rich. And the advanced alchemy lab as well. Okay, good. So by getting all the 3 of those things, I should increase my science gain by a huge amount. Oh, did the cold go away? Oh no. I was about to get really excited and be like, oh, no more cold, no more cold. Oh, and for a period of 5 turns, I've produced 60 dust and 40 influence. That's great, and I've now been rewarded with trader's tents, plus 50% dust on all city trade routes. Wonderful. The region Mandara is the source of dust-laden emissions and resonances measured by your sages. If your dreams of wealth and power to come true, that region must come under your control. Unspoiled ruins have been localized in the region Mandara. Find ways to capture the region city, or make sure that it has been destroyed. If I do this, I can 35 spices. Huh. I have to go fight over there. Okay, well, it's a good reason. I mean, it's good that we're actually heading down there in a little while. Alright, so my next objective is actually to go and destroy the region of Mandara, essentially. I either have to capture it or destroy whatever people are there. So I can do that pretty easily. I'm good at destruction. Alright, so there's nothing really going on in Graildom now, so now that we've researched the subterranean gardens and also the refrigeration plant, I think I'm going to get the refrigeration plant just because this is going to give me plus 25% food and plus 3 food per worker. And this place has got 12 workers. It's a lot. So we're going to get that, and that's really going to improve Graildom's growth by a huge amount. And then I'm actually going to spend a bunch of dust and finish off this advanced alchemy lab. And after that, let's build a refrigeration plant in this place as well. And let's end turn. Oh, finally. It's summertime again. Now all my cities will start growing and I can produce buttloads of money. So I'm producing 1.5? No, 1.3. Yeah, 1.3 dust. 1.3k dust per turn. That's pretty good. Alright, so now that we're back in good old summertime, I need to buy a unit or two. So let's see, do we have any ranged units yet? No, not really. You know, Drakenlings aren't too bad. They have Infantry Slayer, Fast Learner, they're quick, and also they get block. But if we wait one more turn, I can just get another Daemon and just wreck stuff with Daemon. Alright, we'll wait one more turn. It's better to be patient. Oh, and the population of Attican has grown to 11. That's wonderful. Alright, so now that we've waited a turn, let's grab... Oh, nah, what do you know, someone bought it. Okay, alright, well in that case, let's get this wolf unit and throw him down into Soth. And then I'm gonna get, I think... So this unit has Infantry Slayer 4, ended are pretty good. So let's grab that and throw them into Soth as well. So now into south, we should have an army with about 6 units. Yep. Alright, so let's build this new army here. And, oh, we actually can't have the dervish here, so let's separate that. Because I want this army to be a privateer force, and if the dervish is here, I can't do that because he's part of my faction. So let's go take these guys and move them down towards the next enemy city. Now, the next enemy city has a garrison of 2. Surprisingly weak. I'm actually really surprised that these guys have, like, no defenses. So I'm going to move down here, and I may actually be able to just attack it right now with little trouble. Oh, I have to go around here. Okay, so next turn, I will attack it. Oh, and we've got a bunch of proposals. The Draken want a map exchange. Alright, that's fine. These guys want a vision and map exchange. I'm going to refuse. Okay, Emerald's boosters ended, and population of Tissoth has grown to 8. Great. Okay, so we found the red faction earlier, so 1, 2... Yeah, we know where everyone is now. Okay, good. Actually, no, we don't. We don't know where light green is. I just realized that. Or do we? No, we do. We just haven't met them yet. Yeah, they're down here. Okay. I'm blind. Alright. Let's move my Daemon over here and get this massive Undead Daemon army down over in this section so we can bring them in. Now, one cool thing I actually figured out in a playthrough I was doing is actually, I didn't realize that you could actually hold and right-click the mouse to see where the battle would be taking place. So if you guys take a look, if you don't just right-click on a city or like a unit to attack it, but you actually click and hold it, it'll show you where you'll be deployed, and you can see whether or not the place you're going to be fighting in is going to be desirable to you. Now, in this case, it doesn't matter for me because I'm going to have these guys as reinforcements, and all they're going to have is 2 militia. So this will be a very easy battle. But in the case of, like, you know, a battle where the terrain could mean life or death for you, you can do that to check to see if you're in a desirable location to fight. Alright, another city has been taken down. Okay. Now, the Draken city that I have to take down is actually this one right here. So we'll probably head down there in a little bit. Now, the Draken... Ooh, excuse me. Like, half burped and talked at the same time. That was very weird. The Draken cities are a lot stronger than the Ardent Mages appear to be. So I'm going to have a little bit of a tougher time fighting them, and I'll probably need more troops. But for right now, I'm just going to try to kill the Ardent Mages, since they're a little bit weaker, and we want to try to just... we're just going to bully the weaker guys for the time being. Alright, so we now have 3k dust, so I'm going to spend a little bit of dust to finish off these science... What the? They rebuilt Rondaria. Okay, well, it's a good thing we're heading back over there now. Alright, refrigeration plants actually cost 2.1k dust. That's going to be a lot, so it's going to take me a little while to do that. Alright. So since we are a little bit short on dust needed for that, let's build another army. Okay. Alright, and now that we've done that, we'll wait another turn. And this Undead army is going to take 2 turns to go over to Rondaria and kill this stupid little city that's cropped up from the Ardent Mages. But once that's done, we should be able to move down south and kill them. Alright, so Brigade System has been researched, so now all of my units should have an extra 20% defense, and it looks like they do. So that's going to be very nice for me. And then one of my cities, okay, Tissoth is finished building because I bought out what they were currently building. So... Oh yeah, I actually was thinking about changing where I was going to put Tissoth. Let's see if its places that it's in right now is kind of desirable. So it's getting a decent amount of dust from that location over there. but I'm kind of boxed in on all sides, so I wonder if it would be profitable to pick up this city and move it and drop it down like maybe like right here. I don't know, because the location it's in right now is actually a pretty defensible location. Yeah, okay, we'll leave it there. I'm not going to worry about it. Alright, but I am going to expand the city once again. To encompass what exactly? No, never mind. Alright, let's get some more growth in this city. I think that would be nice. So let's get an extra... Yeah, let's get the refrigeration plant. That'll be good. And then my army over here should be... Oh, next turn. Next turn it'll be there. And we'll be able to wipe out that stupid Ardent Mage city that they dared to put down in my land. Ah! Alright, so Anyar is a city with a garrison of 4 and 160 fortification. Okay, so this place has a bit more defenses than the last places, so I'm actually going to siege it. And by sieging it, I'm actually going to lower the defense of this, the fortification bonus of this city by 28 per turn. Now, what the fortification bonus does is that if you fight a city and you didn't siege it beforehand, the fortification bonus basically gives all the defending units an extra layer of health. And this number is dependent on, you know, how much technology you've invested into increasing the fortification amount and things like that, but it can actually be a really nice bonus. So right now, if I were to attack Anyar, all of their units would gain an extra 160 HP that I'd have to break through before I could actually even hit them. So it actually can be a pretty tremendous bonus. Oh my god, they keep slipping past me. I think I may need to build like 3 armies and just have one sit behind everyone else and slowly kill them. Okay, so we did get some driders. Those will be pretty useful. However, we got some orcs, and I do like the orcs a lot because they're actually pretty strong ranged units. So we'll grab 2 of those and throw them into Soth. And now Soth should have an army of 4. Yes, it does. Or it actually has an army of 3 because one of them... You know, I really don't even need this dervish anymore. Let's just sell him. Let's see, what units can I buy? Harmonites are good, but they have no initiative, so they're kind of crappy in that way. So I think let's grab some Drakenlings. These guys are a little bit weaker, as their price shows, but still, having at least an army, an extra army will always be helpful for me. Alright, so let's have this army of privateers take out this little pesky city of Rondaria, and there we go. Another city is destroyed, and then we'll start moving down and killing this city back here. I just gotta get rid of these guys, because they're just gonna keep spawning crap on me every single turn. Alright, and let's end turn. This place over here actually wouldn't be that bad of a place to build a new city, because it's actually got a lot of dust that you can build off of it. There's some water tiles over here. You've got an earth spine. That's actually not bad at all. Like, I may actually build something here eventually. Not right now, but eventually. Okay, let's see if there's any more units I can buy in the marketplace. There is a daemon. We'll buy that. We already have 2 ranged units in my army back into Soth, so we really just need to get 1 more melee unit next turn. And then once we do that, I'll move those guys out. Okay, so Anyar's forces, they now only have 4 units guarding this place, and then the fortification bonus is down to 104, so I'm going to attack. And we are... This is going to be an easy battle, so I'm not going to fight it. I'm just going to auto-resolve. Oh, wow, we killed the Ardent Mage hero. Ooh, that's a tremendous blow. Okay, good. Well, I'm glad I decided to attack that city. And by attacking that city, I've actually... Yeah, I mean, taking out that hero was that was a really good, wow, okay. Taking out any faction's hero is really good, because heroes, they respawn if your army comes back, you know? Or if your army wins the battle and your hero dies, the hero will respawn with low HP, but if your army loses, hero's gone. At least for a while, so. Alright, so I'm going to siege this place, and then next turn I'll attack this territory, and by doing that, I'll actually cut off this city up here, and then also this city down here. So we're getting pretty close to beating these guys down. This is pretty much easy conquest at this point. Alright, so let's move down here and attack this place. Attack! Kill, you pesky militia! Get out of here. Mwah. Another city falls before my might, if we want to call it my might. Alright, and this army is going to move down towards the south and get ready to attack. Let's see, I can reactivate my gold booster. I definitely will do that. And then I need to buy one more unit. So Minotaurs are pretty good. They've got a lot of HP, and they've also got Cavalry Slayer, which is always helpful. Because it makes it so they do extra damage against cavalry. So yeah, we'll get that. Alright, so we now have our third mercenary army built up into Soth. You can see now, like, even though the Roving Clans are not technically allowed to declare war, they can be extremely dirty in how you play them. I mean, they can build these really big mercenary armies really quickly mid-game and just stomp over everything, depending on how you play them. It's actually really cool, but it's also very dangerous to play against them. That's why you need to watch out for Roving Clans players, because even though they say they may be going for economy victory, they may just turn it around and go, you know what, I decided I want to conquer all of you. Now, I probably should spend a little bit of dust on my cities, because right now they're kind of just sitting here not producing anything. Never mind. Just leave it. Doesn't really matter. Alright, Artemage just want vision and map exchange. I'm not going to do that. Alright, so we're already sieging this city. It's got a garrison of 3. We should be able to kill these guys fairly easily. And yep, we did. That city is now dead. And that was probably one of the Artemage's biggest cities. I think that was their biggest city, actually. I think we just killed their capital. And the nice thing about all this is that I can keep fighting and doing all these little, like, quick and fast attacks, and then I can always withdraw, because as far as the AI knows, my troops are just mercenaries. They don't even know that these guys are part of my faction. They're just roving, to them, they just look like roaming armies. Like, over here, I'm actually just going to go and attack Mandara, because this place has got 4 people, and that's not really that much. See, it's like some Drakenlings and some militia. I can just stomp these guys. And here is the next Artemage city. It's got garrison of 2. Wow, these guys are really weak. It's funny, because I played a normal game as the Broken Lords recently, and I actually had, the AI was a lot more aggressive, but this time, even though this is the same difficulty, the AI is not even, like, aggressive at all. They're really passive. Like, I would have expected them to have more people by this point. Maybe I should bump the difficulty up for my next playthrough. Alright, so I got 3k dust. That should be enough to buy what I need. Yep, I can build a refrigeration plant here. I definitely am going to pack up this city, though, to Soth and move it somewhere else, because I'm really unhappy with this place. It doesn't... Like, it's okay, but there could be so many better places that I could build. I mean, so many better locations that I could build a city on. So I'm not going to waste too much time on it. I'm actually going to build a hydromeal extractor here, because that's a decent resource that we can get. Because hydromeal gives you... It's minus 75% dust on hero upkeep, which is pretty nice, because heroes actually make up a lot of your upkeep. Because if I were to reduce that, I would potentially gain like an extra 40 dust or so, which is, you know, grand scheme of things, not a huge amount, but I always like gaining as much dust as possible, especially as the Roving Clans. So let's go over here and attack this city. There are 2 Drakenlings. We will kill them, and now that city has been completely eradicated. There's actually a ruin right here, so I'm going to go ahead and search this next turn, because I've expended my action for this turn. Oh crap, I forgot to make these guys privateers. I need to send them back. Oops, that was my bad. So the Ardent Mages have now been backed into a corner. They have 2 areas left, and I actually need more science research. So the next thing I'm probably going to want to get... Is there anything I didn't get back here that I really could use? There's nothing really vital I need in the earlier tiers. So I think, let's see. It's actually kind of hard. There's not a huge amount here that I really necessarily need. I guess the endless mechanisms would be pretty good. And then we could get cultural indoctrination, which means I could probably get an extra minor faction assimilated into my country. So yeah, we'll do that. Alright. Okay, and let's end turn. Go to turn 158. Alright, so the hydro meal extractor has been built in Graildom, and now we're going back to the refrigeration plant, and also to Soth is now done. Oh, and now that I've completed my quest, I've gained 35 spices, which is really good. And then if I raise a hero to level 7, they will gain... I'll gain 640 dust. Okay. Yeah, sure. It's level 7, though? I have... Oh, no, actually, I already have a level 7 and a level 8 hero. So then... Raise a hero to level 7, they will then have the experience needed to decrypt the unspoiled ruins. Search the ruins in the region with a hero of level 7 minimum. Okay. So then, let's have this army be equipped with this Ardent Mage hero, because they're level 7, and search the ruin. We've now gained 640 dust. It seems that something defends this ancient place of power. Both that is unsurprising, but that... Buff? I guess that's a typo of some kind. Destroy the defenders, okay. And we have a battle against them ended, pretty weak, we'll auto-resolve. You guys are dead. And I gained a huge amount of dust, awesome. To begin with, we must research at least 10 technologies from Tech Era 3. Well, I've already done that. So, oh no, have we researched 10? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh, I haven't actually. Okay, so we'll finish up with endless mechanisms, and then I guess I'll get cargo docks, because that can be kind of useful. It gives you extra production on water tiles. And then after that, we should have enough. I think that should complete the quest. Oh, and this Inquisitor has gained EXP to level up, which means I can get Cold Operator. Yay! Alright. And I'm going to separate these armies for the time being. And we'll search this place. So that's giving me a quest to go get a weapon, but that's really not going to be necessary, just because I don't need heroes at this time. So we'll just not even bother doing that. Alright, so my mercenary army is heading down to the south right now to go and kill the last 2 Ardent Mage cities. It shouldn't be too difficult. They look pretty small. I think we've actually already killed their capital. Oh, Tazaltha's actually not building anything. I need to queue up something up there. Let's build a mill foundry. That'd actually be kind of nice. Get some extra production in that place. And then let's grab... And then after that, I think we're going to set Seke Ho, because I really... This place is okay, but I'm really boxed in. I don't like the position, so I'm probably going to move somewhere else and probably go to a better area. I also really should start building more cities. I'm being really passive with my expansion, so I'm going to actually queue up a settler over in Graildom. Alright, let's end turn. I'm actually in 2nd place now, that's good. I'm only behind the Draken by a little bit, but I should be killing them pretty soon. Once I destroy 1 or 2 more of their cities, they should be a lot weaker than me. Oh, and I think we've run into a glitch in the game, so I think we're going to end this part here today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this part, or these last few parts, the Let's Play Endless Legends, the Roving Clans, and join me next time for me taking down the last remaining cities of the Ardent Mages over here, and then starting my war with the great Empire of the Draken, my only enemy that is slightly more powerful than me in score. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed the videos, and I'll see you again later.